Increasingly, more and more analysts expect China to be a leader in EV production.
China's winning the electric vehicle race because there's so many subsidies in place.
In an electrifying twist that has sent resonance through the global automotive landscape, China's unveiling of a groundbreaking $6,000 electric car has been a thrilling model within the electric vehicle industry. In this video, we will delve into the electrifying journey of how China's $6,000 car has single-handedly transformed the landscape, ushering in a new era of potential and redefining the very essence of the EV industry. It's true that the transition from internal combustion engine vehicles to electric vehicles is a significant step in reducing CO2 emissions and addressing environmental concerns. Delve into the astounding revelations China has unfurled within the EV industry through its groundbreaking offering of a remarkably affordable $6,000 electric car. As we glance at the current landscape, it's evident that there exists a staggering 1.4 billion conventional vehicles moved by internal combustion engines on roads worldwide. This huge fleet not only contributes to the dangerous CO2 emissions adversely affecting our planet, but it also spotlights a pivotal juncture for the global auto industry. The horizon for 2030 promises a landscape where electrification shall usher in a dramatic change, anticipated to prevent the necessity for an astonishing 5 million barrels of oil daily. Recent years have seen the landscape evolve significantly, paving the way for this metamorphosis. The rise in EV market share from less than 5% in 2020 to 14% in 2022 is indeed impressive. This demonstrates a growing demand for electric vehicles globally. The forward-looking projection of achieving 14 million electric vehicle EV sales by the close of 2023, coupled with the potential surge in electric car market share to 18%, casts a spotlight on an enduring momentum. This demonstrates how consumers are becoming more interested in EVs and how manufacturers and governments are still working to encourage their adoption. By decreasing greenhouse gas emissions and reliance on fossil fuels, the rising use of electric vehicles helps to create a more environmentally friendly and sustainable future. This adjustment aligns with international initiatives to fight climate change and lessen air pollution. Geely's daring move implies that businesses' efforts to provide more reasonably priced electric vehicles could considerably aid in adopting EVs. Increasing the number of people who can afford electric vehicles may significantly alter market dynamics. In 2035, the UK government hopes to stop selling new gasoline and diesel vehicles as part of a larger plan to cut greenhouse gas emissions and encourage greener transportation. The goal of reaching net zero greenhouse gas emissions by 2050, which represents a huge commitment to address climate change, aligns with this approach. There is still work to be done to boost the adoption of electric vehicles, as seen by the low number of new electric cars, 27,000 registered in the UK last year. However, as customer awareness rises and more electric vehicle models become accessible, the change is gaining strength. The fact that carbon emissions could be reduced by approximately 12% in the UK if all cars were electric highlights the significant environmental advantages of switching to electric automobiles. This emission decrease is vital in achieving the UK's climate goals. The fact that electric vehicle technology is not wholly new is highlighted by the remark about how common they were in New York in the late 1990s. However, the dominance of internal combustion engine cars in the market, driven by factors such as manufacturing efficiency and affordability, shifted the automotive landscape away from electric vehicles for several decades. Electric vehicles indeed have a simpler mechanical design compared to traditional ICE vehicles. China has become a global leader in the production of electric vehicles. Well, that's because of its booming automobile industry and the availability of the raw materials required for EV development. Due to their ability to make less expensive electric vehicles, Chinese manufacturers are now able to compete on price in the global economy. Not just that, Chinese electric cars are frequently praised for their affordable price tags and the incorporation of enticing features that are given. This fusion of features and price has helped the Chinese electric vehicles become more popular in both local and international markets. The need for reasonably priced electric vehicles on the European market has sparked a chance for Chinese producers to win a sizable market share. European consumers looking for affordable EV alternatives have boosted appeal for Chinese electric cars. The fact that average electric car prices have been rising in Europe since 2015 while falling in China highlights how competitively priced Chinese electric automobiles are. This pattern may accelerate the uptake of electric vehicles in China and other markets due to several variables, including reduced labor, capital, and R&D costs. Chinese electric vehicle manufacturers have been able to create automobiles at a lower cost. Chinese automakers may now provide electric vehicles at more affordable costs thanks to these cost savings. Despite China's current market share of 5.8% in Europe's electric vehicle market, the forecast of considerable growth in the future years illustrates the growing influence of Chinese brands. Cost-effectiveness is a key factor for many buyers. Thus, Chinese manufacturers may introduce more affordable electric vehicle models to support this expansion. The U.S.'s high import taxes on Chinese manufactured vehicles have made it difficult for Chinese manufacturers of electric vehicles to capture a sizable portion of the American auto industry. Given that many American consumers have developed preferences for recognizable brands like Toyota, Volkswagen, Audi, BMW, and Mercedes-Benz, brand recognition and customer trust are important factors. It's possible that Chinese electric vehicle producers may become more prevalent in both the European and American markets as they continue to innovate and enhance their product lines. Given the long-standing familiarity and trust associated with well-known Western brands, some buyers' reluctance to move to Chinese automobile manufacturers is reasonable. However, the fact that Chinese EVs have earned 5-star safety ratings from European regulators can help counter perceptions of lower quality. This safety recognition can contribute to building trust among consumers. Geely's CEO setting a goal of selling 600,000 electric vehicles in 2023 reflects the company's strong commitment to the electric vehicle market. Ambitious sales targets demonstrate the company's confidence in its products and determination to increase its market share in the rapidly growing electric vehicle industry. Geely's plan to introduce micro-EVs in its product lineup focuses on catering to a diverse range of consumers, including those seeking compact and cost-effective electric vehicles. The micro-EV segment includes models like the Geely Panda Tiny EV and the Wuling Tiny EV, which has grown in popularity in several regions due to its affordable price and urban-friendly form. The remarkable Wuling Mini EV sales results in China in 2022 demonstrate the market demand for small electric cars. The competition in the micro-EV market may spur additional innovation and advancements in this industry. The Panda Mini EV's quirky and unique aesthetic design reflects Geely's efforts to set its electric vehicles apart and demonstrate brand identity. Customers looking for fashionable and attractive solutions may find the focus on design aesthetics appealing. Its contemporary and uncluttered dashboard features the Panda Mini EV's elegant 9.2-inch instrument panel and 8-inch center touchscreen. This touchscreen acts as a central location for several features, such as a camera display, electric air conditioning controls, Bluetooth connectivity, and capabilities for remote control. These features add to a technologically sophisticated and user-friendly driving experience. The 64-inch fixed panoramic roof provides enough natural light to enter the cabin. This innovation improves the cabin of the tiny vehicle, giving it a feeling of openness and space, making for a better driving experience. The Panda Mini EV is compatible with quick 22-kilowatt DC charging. With this function, the battery can be charged from 30% to 80% of its capacity in just 30 minutes, making short charging pauses and downtime reduction possible. The Panda Mini EV is a compact vehicle particularly made for traveling within cities. The vehicle's single electric motor drives the vehicle's rear wheels. A variation with lower specifications offers 27 horsepower and 85 newton-meters of torque, while the higher speculated variant produces 40 horsepower and 110 newton-meters. The focus on torque is important since it helps the car accelerate and respond, especially in city driving circumstances. Depending on the model, the Panda Mini EV's range varies. The higher-spec 40-horsepower vehicle gives a range of 200 kilometers, compared to the lower-spec variant's 120 kilometers. The different versions of the Panda Mini EV, ranging from $5,800 to $7,800, showcase its affordability in comparison to high-end computers like the MacBook Air Supreme. This competitive pricing can make electric vehicles more accessible to a wider range of consumers, contributing to the broader adoption of EVs. The popularity of the Panda Mini EV has intensified the competition among Chinese electric vehicle manufacturers. As consumers show interest in affordable electric options, manufacturers are compelled to innovate and introduce compelling offerings to capture a larger market share. The mention of the ruling Bingo's powertrain options and top speed provides insight into its performance characteristics. The choice between the basic version with 40 horsepower and the more powerful version with 67 horsepower offers consumers flexibility in terms of acceleration and overall driving experience. The top speed of 62 miles per hour aligns with urban and city driving requirements. The availability of two battery options for the Wuling Bingo offers consumers a choice between a smaller battery with a capacity of 17.3 kilowatt hours and a larger battery with a capacity of 31.9 kilowatt hours. These options provide flexibility in terms of driving range, with the smaller battery enabling a range of approximately 200 kilometers and the larger battery extending the range to about 330 kilometers. The range features are based on the NEDC test cycle, which estimates vehicle range under standardized conditions. Your observation about the potential doubling of new electric vehicle sales in Europe and America if affordable electric vehicles like those available in China were present highlights a key barrier to EV affordability. Lower-priced electric vehicles can significantly expand the market by attracting consumers who may have been hesitant due to higher upfront costs. This effect has been observed in regions where affordable electric models are readily available and accessible. That's it for today. If you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our next upload. Thanks for watching.